So welcome. You will need 2 blocks today. You could make do with one. Position it perhaps halfway up your mat so you can reach at either end. We're going to begin in a standing pose today. We're going to widen our feet right out. So we're going to widen the feet and allow the toes to turn out. We're getting right into it. So my toes are turned out, my feet are nice and wide. Think wide-legged forward fold position. Let's bring our hands to our heart center. Take a roll of the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, roll them away. One more time, roll the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, roll them away. Soften into the knees. Sweep your hands down towards the floor. Take an inhale, lifting up, bending into the knees and then straightening the legs as you reach up. Hands go the same way. Exhale, bow the head here. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Final one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. We're going to inhale, lift, hold the hands up to the ceiling there. Keep the hands raised up, lock the fingers together, bend into the knees, holding in this goddess pose. Draw your knees back, check you're not leaning forward or leaning back, a really nice stack, shoulders over the top of hips. Take an inhale here, stay in this low position. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, revolve the body and turn to look to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, revolve the body and turn to look to the left. Inhale, center, straighten the legs. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the hands down. Sigh it out, big inhale, sweep, smile, look to the ceiling. Exhale, sweep it down. Inhale, sweeping up. Final one. Exhale, sweep down, hold it there this time. Hold your hands down, feel that great stretch into hips. Bring your hands now onto thighs, turn the fingers so they're facing inwards. Straighten the spine, lengthen your neck here. Revolve your right shoulder in towards the midline, revolve your left shoulder out. Nice and long here in the back, look up over that left shoulder towards the ceiling. Come back to center, revolve the other way, take an inhale. Center, exhale, one each side, inhale, over to the left, center, final one, inhaling, over to the right, center. Turn your right toe so it's facing your short end of your mat, turn your left toe so it's facing the long end. Straighten your left leg, bend into your right, bring your forearm onto your right thigh, reach that left hand over the top. Extended side angle here, just getting a good stretch all the way down the sides of the body. Let's change to the other side, bringing that left hand down, adjust and change the feet, sweeping the right hand up. Nice big stretch, really reach those fingertips. And release it down, turn the toes back. We're going to start to sweep the floor. So allow the feet to be comfortable. Bend into the right leg and straighten the left. Sweep the hands towards the right foot. They don't have to be on the floor. They could be up above like I'm showing now. Sweeping left. And then sweeping into the right. Try and bring your whole body into it. So bring the neck into it, bring the sides of the back, sweeping along the floor. Little figures of 8s maybe, sweeping here. Let the head go, really working into the legs and the hips, stretching into the back. The next time you sweep towards your right leg, hold it there. We're going to marry up this shape. So a little bend to your right elbow, fingertips on the floor, and reach your left fingers as much as you can towards your left toes without changing the position of your upper body. Feel that great stretch into the inner thigh. Now bring the hands both towards your right leg. We're coming into Skandasana. Bend the right knee, allow the right heel to lift, flexing the left toes going up towards the ceiling. Sitting up nice and tall here in Skandasana. Crown of the head lifting up towards the ceiling. And now we're going to walk the hands round to the right and come into low crescent lunge. Left knee onto the ground. Energize those hands up to the ceiling, melt those hips forward. You may need to adjust your feet a little here. Melt the hips forward, good stretch to the front of the left hip. Holding here. We're going to come into half splits. You may want blocks here. So we're going to straighten the front leg, bring fingertips either onto blocks or the floor. You can bow the head here if you'd like to, and round in the back. Just get that good stretch. The back of the right leg, hamstring and calf. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, try and go a little deeper. Breathing. Bring your hands forward now to the back to that right leg and step it back downward facing dog. Have a wiggle. Bend and straighten here in down dog. Working a little deeper into calves as you straighten the leg. Come into stillness. Take a big inhale. Deepen into the pose as you exhale. Soften in the knees. Walk the hands back to the feet. So walking your hands back, coming into forward fold at the back of your mat. Allow your head to release and relax. You may again like a block or two here under the hands. You're going to bend into the right knee and straighten your left leg. So right knee's bent, left leg straight. This is where blocks may help. Or you might be able to have fingertips to the floor and it feels okay. Really deep stretch into that left side. You may feel out to hip, seat, hamstring, calf. Let's change to the other side. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. Steady breath here. And come back into the center, both knees soft, head bowing down, crown of the head as if there's a weight hanging off it, drawing the crown of the head to the floor. We're going to turn our knees out, turn our feet out, allow the heels to lift and come into Malasana, yogic squat. Walk the fingertips forward and draw the seat back, round in the spine here. Lifting up the seat a little now, walk the hands forward, come back into down dog. Revolve the feet back so they're forward and aft. We're going to lift the right leg up, inhale, take a three-legged dog and then open through the hips. Bend the right knee, stack the right hip on top of the left. Get that big stretch to front of hip, into the side of the body. Take a big inhale here at hip opener, and as you exhale, step that right foot forward. Walking your hands round to the left, coming back to that wide-legged position. We're going to sweep the floor again. Sweep the hands over to the left-hand side, and then sweep them right. Sweeping the floor here. Getting the head into it, allowing everything to flow. And then the next time your hands come towards your left leg, marry up that position. So we're staying high, a bend into the left elbow, reach your right fingers towards your toes, hold it here. Big stretch into inner thigh. Let's bring our hands now both towards the left leg, coming into Skandasana, bending the left knee, flipping the right toes up towards the ceiling. Nice and straight on the right leg, bent on the left leg, and then straight on the spine. You can have fingertips just balancing here to get nice and long. Let's revolve round to the left, low crescent lunge, right knee on the ground, drive those hands up. Melt the hips forward. We're going to take that half split position now, so draw the hands down to front leg, straightening that front leg, flexing the foot, toes drawing up to the ceiling. You may want blocks under the hands here. And you're allowed to round in the back on this one, just soften everything and deepen into the stretch. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, melt into it. Bending into that front knee, walking the hands forward. We're stepping back, downward facing dog. Have a wiggle. Bend and straighten. Come into stillness. Big inhale. Melt into the pose. Exhale. Soften in the knees. Walk the hands back to the back of your mat. It'll be at the other end now. Nice rounded position here. And we're going to walk the legs out this time. So bend and straighten here in Uttanasana, forward fold. We're going to hold. So next time your right knee bends and your left leg straight, just hold it there. Melt the crown of the head down towards the floor. Let go. Check you're not holding any tension in shoulders or neck. You may nod the head yes, shake it no. Roll the shoulders. Switch to the other side. Left knee bent, right leg straight. Big deep stretch here. Come back to the center. Turn the toes out. Bend the knees. Lift the heels. Malasana here. Walk the hands forward and tilt the bottom back. Get that big stretch into back. And then slightly lifting the seat, continuing to walk your hands forward, coming back down dog. Let's lift the left leg up and then bend the left knee, come into hip opener on this side. Feel that great stretch. Squeeze the heel into the seat, draw that left knee up towards the ceiling, stacking left hip on top of right. Take an inhale. As you exhale, step your left foot forward. Walking your hands round to the right hand side, we're going to come into forward fold, so align the toes so they're facing the long end of your mat. Relax your head down towards the floor. Let's turn the toes out so they're comfortable. Sweeping again, sweep to the right, sweep to the left, sweeping, couple more here. Come into the center, bend in the knees, take the weight into the feet. We're going to sweep the hands up to the ceiling. Take an inhale, sweep them down, exhale. Two more. Inhale, sweep up, smile, straighten the legs. Exhale, sweep it down. Final one. Inhale, up. Final exhale, really bow that head, let it go. Inhale the hands up to the ceiling now. Bring them to prayer position. Exhale, bring the hands in front of your heart center. Release them down, just have a good wiggle. Have a wiggle here. Walk the feet in together. A wiggle. Thank you so much for practicing with me and energizing ourselves in just 15 minutes. Namaste.